Peace, y'all. Welcome to today's mathematics with your girl, Sunshine Monet L. Today is 10/28. We are in the third decan of the month. This is the decan of creation and understanding. This is the decan of expression and emotions and all the other E words you can think of. But this is the decan of that. This is where challenges arrive when you start utilizing your knowledge or your wisdom. Now we're in the space of understanding. We are still in that week of Isis, all being about humorous intellect, paying attention to the details of things. Isis is about being a team player, being honest and straightforward, learning and courageous. And we're here until October 29th, y'all. So on this 2-0 day, this day of wisdom in our cipher. Now that we put the wisdom in our cipher, we're introducing ourselves to the decan of understanding, right? Because we're gonna take that wisdom, that two, that balance, those oba scales, those scales of Mayat, making sure your heart stays light as a feather, and everything going on inside is what's being expressed in the outside, and not what's outside going in. You know what I'm saying? 2 also deals with the second house, that's Taurus, that sense of self-value, self-esteem, facets of love, priorities, what you find value in, facets of forgiveness, spaces of business and wealth. I'll say 2 words at one time. Business and wealth is key here. So, that's what we're putting into our cipher, right? All about the heart chakra today, y'all, on this beautiful day of Ra. It's a Ra day. Happy Ra Day, everybody. So, we're going to take that wisdom in our cipher and we're going to put it in the knowledge in our cipher, because we are in the month of the Ketters. We are in the month of the Libras, Oba scales, the scales of Mayat, bringing us balance, harmony, law, justice, truth, and righteousness, making sure our heart is light as a feather through all of this. We are in the season of the swords. Intellect is key here. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that intellect can be a little harsh. It can bring some transformations, and those transformations can hurt our feelings, because some of the Oba scales is shared with the Scorpius claw. And we move in gratitude, whether on no matter what side of the star we are on, because if we move in gratitude, that means we're keeping our heart light as a feather through it all. And the goal is to be at peace. The goal is to be homeostasis, regardless if there's chaos or happiness going on around us. Ashe. All right. So we're going to put that wisdom into that knowledge, and it's going to bring us to understanding. Welcoming us into this third decan of the month, right? Understanding, expression, emotion, creation, all those fun things. So we're going to take that 3 and we're going to put it into the year of 8. This is the year of the wood dragon, where high highs make low lows. The goal is to be the homeostasis in the middle. 8 also deals with hot or splendor in the Sephiroth. This is Mercurian energy, the celestial technicians, separating things, putting names to things, species. A head is a head, a toe is to toe. But don't forget, don't get stuck here. We're still all part of a great big body. And this year of 8 has been brought to us by Mayat, being 2024. Mayat scales ruling over the 2, and the Sephiroth chesed is also ruled by Mayat. So 2024, it brings us into that 8 of that Mercurian celestial technician. So a lot of this technician energy and the labeling and the separation and the new tribes and the nations and the labels of the currency and the hierarchies and all that stuff, it is being labeled based upon Mayat. Just like transformations, the building and destruction, the currencies and the storms, and the 8 being associated with Oya, who rules over the elders, the marketplace, and the witches. That is also being governed by Mayat. So anything not in alignment with that balance is it's getting out of here, buddy. So we move in gratitude, and we also move the fuck out the way when Oya is bringing the storms where they need to be. Come on now. So now we're going to take that 3, that expression, that creation, understanding, that Saturn energy, and we're going to put it into that 8, that Ha, that Mercurian, Oya, Scorpius flow, and that's going to bring us to 11. Today is a day of mastery, y'all. Master yourself, master your emotions, master your thoughts. 11 comes into 2, so that's bonds and contracts, interpersonal relationships. So what happens is you pour so much into yourself, you master yourself so well, and I self-law and master all those fun things, and you do it so well that it pours into other people, and people want to do what you're doing too. So being a role model today is key. So let's talk about what's astronomically happening in the season of Raven, the butterfly killing, where we walk on our shadow side versus our spiritual side. I started the day off with a 91% wine and gibbous moon. We're still in that moon of cleansing, but we're cleansing tangible things out of our space. So you might start cleaning, moving clothes around as the seasons change for us. That's all I got. Organizing paperwork, physical stuff. All right. Clean your car out, your office space. I did do some cleaning today as I got ready for my performance this weekend in Dallas, Texas. Harambe Festival. Y'all ready for the goddess? I'm so excited. Anyway, so let's get back into the stars. Moon rising at 8:10 p.m. and setting at 11:19 a.m. We're in the ninth house with it. So now we're in that Jupiter Sagittarius energy of expansion, abundance, optimism, being happy, keeping your heart light as a feather, getting those downloads from the Oracle and the Sage. Tropically speaking, in our mindset, this is going towards our community. So Gemini community is like, your siblings, your parents, those cousins you grew up with, grandparents, people you grew up with, classmates, people in your neighborhood, on your street or whatever, tri-city area, like that kind of close-knit is Gemini energy. Gemini energy is also helping us in our brain cells become more adaptable and flexible. And if you're and don't fall too far in that, because we do want to be focused. We don't want to get unfocused and fickle and unreliable, but we do want to be adaptable and flexible. So find a nice space in the middle. In our energy exchanges, as far as sidereal and constellation goes, we are in Taurus, so we're working on our priorities. We're working on that too. We're working on our value and our self-esteem. Draconic space, we also are in Taurus. Sunrise at 7:16 a.m. and setting at 6:11 p.m. Mars and Pollux are in conjunction, as Mars still sits in that Gemini energy, giving us that motivation and that ambition towards that realm of intellect, wanting to be adaptable and flexible, focusing on that community. That conjunction happened this morning at 6:08 a.m. Mars was 5.7 degrees south. The moon and Aldebaran were in conjunction this morning at 11:50 a.m. The moon was 9.7 degrees north. So the moon is sitting over there and, the Hyades space of Taurus energy. So it's been giving us the that heart chakra flow to our third eye. The activity of the northern Taurus begin today. The maximum activity for these are on November 12th, and they move at 5 an hour from the Taurus constellation. Venus and Graphias are in conjunction today at 3:25 p.m. That happened. Venus was 2.3 degrees south. Graphias is also in the Scorpius constellation. So we have transformations and empowerment. Graphias gives us that Saturn and Mars energy. So some challenges and that trigger you, move you into ambition, might anger you, but all in all, keep your heart as light as a feather and speak through your heart through all things, right? The fortune right now is in Aquarius 5th house, so you move in revolutionary, being unique, being original, and applicating that to that Leo energy of being confident and courageous. That's definitely key today, and it'll give you the fortune that you're looking for. So that's what I got for you today, Cosmic Nobodies. Reach out if you would like a personal gematria. I'll read your name, numerology reading. I'll read your life path, your birthday number, or whatever other numbers. You got an address you're trying to move to, or a phone number you try and choose. And also I do astro chakra readings. I could place your stars into your chakras, or I could place them into your Sephiros, however way you see fit. Love you so much. Peace. Happy Sunday.